Shall we start the class? Okay, fine, fine, fine. So let me share my screen now. Okay. So in today's class, we are going to see three topics from quantitative aptitude. That is time and work, sorry, time and distance, problems on train, and the boats and streams. Got it? So all these three topics are related each other. Okay, so the time and distance concept is very basic. Okay, so depends upon that or based on that. Okay, so we are going to solve the next two topics, that is called as what? Problems on train and the boats and streams. Got it? So the concept in all these three topics are same. So we are going to deal with only the three parameter, that is time, speed, and distance. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these three topics are called as a brothers topic in aptitude. Okay, like a permutation and combination probability. These two topics are one set of brothers, means time and distance, boats and streams, and problems on train. These three topics are like a brothers. Okay, so one is depends on another. Okay, fine. So let me start the class now. Okay, so as usual, before getting into the problem, let me start with the introduction. Got it? Fine. So out of these three topics, I'm going to start with the very first basic topics. Okay, that is called as time and distance. Hmm, fine. So that is time and distance. Okay. So under this time and distance, we are having three separate topics, that is called as time and distance based on, okay, based on car, bike, or man. Okay, and the second type is problems on trains. Okay, problems on train, and the third one is boats and streams. Okay, fine. So before solving the problem, we should know the basic introduction. Okay, so basic concept of time and distance, then only we can able to solve all these three topics. Got it? So let me start off with the formula. Okay, so we all know that what is a formula for distance. That is so let me draw one chart like this. Okay, so so this will help us to remember the formula very easily. Okay, so here this is distance, speed, and time. Okay, now the formula number one, that is distance. Guys, listen here. D stands for distance, S stands for speed, and T stands for time. Got it? Now the first formula, that is distance, that is equal to, okay, so distance that is equal to, so below D, what are all the variables we are having? S and T. So we want to multiply that. So distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, so distance is equal to speed into time. And the second formula, that is speed. In order to, if you want to calculate the speed, what we have to do, that is speed that is equal to distance. Okay, speed that is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, speed is equal to distance divided by time. Got it? Distance divided by time. And similarly, the last formula, that is third formula, is time value. Okay, so time that is equal to distance divided by speed. What is that? Distance divided by speed. Okay, distance divided by speed. Okay, so these three are the important formula that is come in both, sorry, that will come in all the three topics called as boats and stream, problems on train, and the time and distance concept. Okay, so remember that we are having only three parameter. One is what? Distance, and the second one is speed, and the third one is time. Okay, so if you want to calculate any one of the parameter from this topic, we want the remaining two parameter. Okay, so if you want to calculate the distance, definitely we should need speed and the time. Without knowing the value of speed and time, we can't able to calculate the distance value. Got it? If you want to calculate the speed value, definitely we should know the distance value as well as the time value. Okay. Similarly, if you want to calculate the time parameter, definitely we should know what is a distance value and what is a speed value. Then only we can able to calculate the time value. Okay, so why I am saying you this in a particular manner means, in sometimes in the question they are asking us to calculate the distance value. Okay, so then they will give the speed value only, but they don't give time value directly. Okay, so without if they have not given the time value, means we cannot able to calculate the distance value. In a such a case, we can't able to find the answer for that particular question. Okay, or else instead of giving the time parameter or speed parameter directly, okay, so they will give you some clue for finding out the speed parameter and the time parameter. Okay, so we have to understand the clue first. Okay, after that we have to find out the speed value or time value. Then after finding out both of the parameter only, we can able to calculate the distance value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So keep it in your mind. If you want to calculate any one of the parameter, definitely we should know the value of the remaining parameter. Okay, so if any one of the parameter value, if they have not mentioned in the question, means we can't able to calculate the particular parameter what they are asking for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a basic thing that you guys want to remember. Okay, next is what, the SI unit. Okay, the standard index unit, they will say no. So how do they measure the distance? 10 kilometer, or else they will say in a 10 meters. Okay, so we are having lot of measurement units are there: kilometer, meter, millimeter, likewise. But in this concept, the distance parameter will be come in only two units. One is what? Kilometer, either in a kilometer or in a meter. Okay, and similarly the speed parameter we can say as distance speed is equal to kilometer per hour or meter per second. So what is the SI unit for speed? Kilometer per hour or meter per second. Do you understand what I'm saying? So similarly, so let me make a note here. Okay, so the SI unit that is equal to for distance, that is kilometer or meter. Similarly for time, sorry, speed, that is kilometer per hour or meter per second. Okay, then what is this SI unit for time? Either we should calculate in hour or seconds. Okay, we are having minute value also, but we don't say the time in this concept in the minute value, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Likewise here we don't say. Okay, either the answer will be we have to find out in a hour value or else in a second value. But in sometimes in a question they will give the time value in a minutes. Okay, in such a case we have to convert either to hour value or to the second value. Okay, so based depends upon these two, hour or second only, we can able to solve the problem. With the minute value we can't able to solve the problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these are all the SI unit for these three parameters. Do you got it or what? Fine. And one more thing I want to say is, okay, so in one particular question, the distance parameter they will give in a kilometer, okay, and the time parameter they will give in a seconds. Okay, so remember that, be careful what I'm saying. Okay, so the distance parameter they will give in a kilometer, and the time parameter they will give in a seconds. Okay, now they are asking us to calculate the speed value. Okay, we know the formula for speed, that is distance divided by time. Okay, so if you are substituting these two value in the speed formula, means the SI unit also should be in a similar way. Okay, the distance is kilometer, means the time should be in hour value, it should not be in a second value. Got it? If the time is in a second value, means the distance should be in a meter value, it should not be in a kilometer. Okay, so in such a case, what we have to do means, okay, either we have to convert the kilometer into meter, or else we have to convert the seconds into hour. Do you got it what I'm saying? So then only we can able to solve the answer. Okay, after calculating the speed, we can't able to write kilometer per second. Okay, so the actual SI unit for speed is what? Either it should be kilometer per hour, or it should be meter per second. Okay, not kilometer per second or meter per hour. If you are doing like that, means the problem is wrong. Do you got it? So you should be very careful about the SI unit. Okay, so if that conversion I'm saying, if they are giving the kilometer value, means you have to convert either into meter, or you have to convert the seconds into hour. Do you got it what I'm saying? So these are all the basic things you have to keep it in the mind while solving the time and distance concept. Do you got it? Fine. Now, how the conversion we have to made? Okay, so next thing is how we can convert the kilometer per hour to meter per second, from meter per second to how we can convert to the kilometer per hour. So that is the next question. So let me tell you. So conversion. Okay, so listen carefully. The first conversion is from kilometer per hour to meter per second. So how I'm doing this? So listen carefully. So if you multiply the kilometer per hour into 5 by 18, means then this value will convert into the meter per second. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you are multiplying the kilometer per hour into 5 by 18, means the answer will get what is the final result, that will be converted to the meter per second. Okay, so you may ask a question like, sir, why we are multiplying the kilometer per hour into 5 by 18? Is there any procedure is there? If there any rule is there, you likewise you can ask me. So let me tell you now why we are multiplying with 5 by 18. Okay, guys, listen here. 1 kilometer. Okay, 1 kilometer, that is equal to how many meters? 1 kilometer, that is equal to 1000 meter. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how this 1000 comes? So multiplying 1000 with this 1. Okay, so 1 into 1000, we are getting 1000 meters. Okay, so 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, means so in order to convert the kilometer into meter, we have to multiply the number 1000 with this 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is a basic rule. And similarly, okay, so 1 hour, that is equal to how many seconds? 1 hour, that is equal to how many seconds? 1 minute, that is equal to 60 seconds. So 60 minutes, that is equal to 60 into 60. So totally 3600 seconds. Okay, so let me write it in a separate way. Okay, so that is 1 hour, that is equal to how many seconds? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, or we can say that 3600 seconds. Okay, similarly, 1 kilometer, that is equal to how many meter? 1000 meters. Okay, so how do we got the 1000 meters? So we want to multiply this one with the number 1000. Okay. Similarly, if you want to convert this 1 hour into 3600 second, means we have to multiply the number 3600 with this one. Okay. So now listen here. We are having the SI unit, that is kilometer per hour. Okay, can you understand what I'm saying? Now, if I want to convert the kilometer into meter, means what I have to do? I have to multiply this with 1000. Okay, I want to multiply the kilometer with 1000. Similarly, if I want to convert the hour into seconds, so with which number I have to multiply? By 3600. So divided by 3600. Okay, now if we cancel this, means what will happen? 2020 will get cancelled, and if I cancel this in the two tables, means this is 5 and this is what? 18. So final result is what? Kilometer per hour into 5 by 18. So if we are multiplying the kilometer per hour into 5 by 18, means it will be converted into what? Meter per second. Do you understand what I'm saying? So can you able to get the point why we are multiplying with 5 by 18 now? Okay, so this is the reason behind that. So if you want to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply it with what? 5 by 18. Now, so you may ask that, sir, what is the next? If you want to convert the meter per second into kilometer per hour, means what we have to do, sir? So that is your next question. So let me tell now. Okay, so listen here. Meter per second, meter per second. Okay, so if you want to convert it into kilometer per hour, means we have to do ulta, that is 18 divided by 5. So the final resultant will be what? Kilometer per hour. Okay, so if you want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, means we have to multiply with 5 by 18. Meter per second to kilometer per hour, means we want to multiply with 18 by 5. Do you got it? Why we are doing like this? Okay, so this is a simple conversion that you have to remember while solving the problem. Okay, so I have taught you what is the concept behind the formula, that is distance, speed and time, and I have taught you the SI unit, and I have taught you now what? The conversion of the SI unit from one unit to another unit. Okay, so next let me tell you another one more important point. Okay, so listen here. First let me write that point. Okay, so after that let me explain you. Okay, so the note number 1. So the note number 1, that is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, now the speed of a car reduced to, so reduced by 20 kilometer per hour. Okay. Sixty minus 20, that is equal to 40 kilometer per hour. And the second note is now the speed of a car reduced to 20 kilometer per hour. Okay, fine. So in a time and distance concept and the problems on train and boats and stream concept, so we will see this two types of particular sentence very often. Okay, so by looking at these two sentence, this is very similar, but there is only one change. So what is that change here actually? So in this sentence, first sentence, now the speed of the car is reduced by, and in the second sentence, the speed of the car is reduced to. Okay, so what is the difference between by and to? First, we have to understand it. So, if you are very expert in English, means we can do, we will understand. Okay, but few people, they we can't able to differentiate the meaning between what is mean by, what is mean by to. So, for that kind of students, I just want to explain that. Okay, so initially in a question they will give you that the speed of the car is 60 km/h. Okay, so the initial speed of the car is 60 km/h. Okay, now in the next point they are saying that now the speed of the car is reduced by 20 km/h. So if they have given a word by means, so we have to subtract the 20 km from the 60 km. Okay, so initially the car is running in a 60 km/h. Now it is reduced by 20 means, so we have to subtract. So now the new speed of the car is what? 40 km/h. Okay, so that is the meaning of by. And the next point is the initial speed of the car is 60 km/h. Okay, now the speed of a car reduced to 20 km/h. Okay, so in such a case we don't want to subtract anything. Okay, so initially the car is going in 60 km/h. Now the speed got reduced to 20. So now the car is going in which what is the speed? So 20 km/h. Do you got it? So can you able to understand the difference between by and to? Okay, fine. Now, so one more point, one more note. Okay, that is, sometimes in a question, okay, they will give like two objects. Okay, so two object means that object may be a car, bus, cycle, man, train, whatever it might be. Okay, so the two objects traveling in a, okay, the two objects traveling in opposite direction. Okay, the two objects are traveling in a opposite directions. Okay, guys, listen here. If two objects are, for example, two car are traveling in a opposite direction means both the cars are traveling. Okay, so definitely car number one is also travel with some speed, and car two also travel with some speed. Okay, for example, in we are having only one formula. For example, if they are asking us to calculate the time means, so time is equal to distance divided by speed. So in the denominator we are having the speed value, but that speed value, only one speed value we are having. Okay, not speed of the first car, speed of the second car, speed of the third car. We don't have we are not having many number of speeds, only we are having single speed value. So in such a case what we have to do, if two objects are traveling in opposite direction means the two objects individually have the speed value. So we have to do, in such a case what should we have to do means we have to add the speed values. Okay, we have to add the speed values of two objects. Okay, and the second note is, if two objects are, if two objects are traveling in same direction, if two objects are traveling in a same direction, okay, then we have to subtract the speed value. Okay, then we have to subtract the speed value. Okay, so this is a next important note, you have to keep it in the mind. So opposite means, so we what this one car is coming from this side and the another car is coming from this side, so this is called what? Opposite. Okay, if two objects are traveling in opposite direction means we have to plus the speed value. Got it? If two objects are traveling in the same direction means we have to minus the speed value. Okay, so this is an important point that you have to remember. Fine. And the next point, based on speed. Okay, one very important point based on speed. Okay, so let me explain you now. Okay, for example, I am having one bike. Okay, so now I have started my bike and I started to travel to go for any other place, or go for any place. Now my speed of the bike is 50 km/h. Okay, in what speed I am running my bike, driving my bike, that is 50 km/h. Okay, so what is mean by kilometer per hour? First, we want to understand the meaning. Okay, so kilometer per hour means what? For every hour, how many kilometers we are traveling. Okay, so the speed of the bike is 50 kilometer per hour, 100 kilometer per hour. That means what? For every 1 hour, guys, listen here. Per hour means what? Every, each. Likewise, we can say. So every 1 hour, how many kilometers I am traveling? So that is the meaning of what? Kilometer per hour. So now my speed of the bike is 50 kilometer per hour means for every 1 hour I am traveling how much kilometer? 50 kilometer. Okay. For example, if I'm traveling continuously for 5 hours means, okay, if I'm traveling continuously for 5 hours means how much distance I will cover for 1 hour. Per hour means what? For 1 hour, I'm traveling 50 kilometer means for 5 hour I will cover how much distance? 250 kilometer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is the meaning of kilometer per hour. So what is that? For 1 hour I'm traveling how much kilometer? So 50 kilometer per hour. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is a basic point that you have to remember about speed value. Okay, so this will help us while solving the problem. Okay, so every time we don't want to apply the values in the formula, and each and every time we don't want to calculate. Okay, so if this kind of question if they are asking means without touching the pen and paper we can easily say. So if you want to do like that means first we should know the concept of kilometer per hour. What does it mean? Okay, so kilometer per hour means what? Every 1 hour, how much distance I'm traveling. Okay, now if for example I'm traveling at the speed of 100 kilometer per hour. What does it mean? 100 kilometer per hour means for every 1 hour I am traveling 100 kilometer. For 10 hours I will complete it how many distance? How much distance? 1 hour 100 kilometer means for 10 hour I will cover 1000 kilometer distance. Do you got it what I'm saying? Guys, listen here. We can say that in a real time scenario, it is not possible actually. Okay. So we all people, most of us, we know how to drive bike and car. Okay. So if you have started a bike and you are running in a highway means, okay, for this is a point A and this is a point B. Okay. So I am standing in a point A now. So in my bike. Okay. So now I have started the bike. Okay, from this first point to last point. Okay, so I'm just traveling. So I have started my bike and I have put my gear, everything I was ready. Okay, now I'm accelerating the bike. Okay, so I'm traveling from point A to point B. So without putting the brake, okay, so without applying the brake, without any struggle, without reducing my speed of the bike. Okay, if I reduced my speed means there will be a changes in the speed value. Okay, so now the speed of the bike is 50 kilometer per hour means from the starting point to ending point I'm traveling continuously with the same speed 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, but if you are applying the brake, if you are reducing the speed means definitely the speed value will get changed. Okay, so at that point of time we can't able to cover the 50 kilometer distance in 1 hour. Do you understand? In a real time scenario it is not possible, but you can try it in your real time. Okay, so you just travel in a highway. Okay, so you just check. Okay, so you just start your bike, go at a speed of 40 kilometer or 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, so you just make a note of I have started from this place to this place. Okay, so without applying the brake, without reducing my speed. Okay, so if I cover 40 kilometer in 1 hour means you can understand this point what I'm trying to say. Okay, if you are having any hurdle in between means we can't able to cover the distance actually. Okay, so without any hurdle, without any applying the brake, without reducing the speed, we can cover the 50 kilometer per every 1 hour. Do you understand what I'm saying? So actually this is the concept behind the kilometer per hour. Do you got it or what? Guys, listen here. These are all the points that will help you while solving the problem. Okay, so now that I have completed the introduction part, now we can go for the problems. Okay, guys, do you have any doubt within the introduction? Do you want me to repeat anything? Okay. Fine. 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 Okay, pa. Okay. Fine. So let me go for the problems. Okay. Now. Okay. So the first question, this is very simple actually. Okay. By looking at the question, we can easily say the answer. Okay. So they are saying that the speed of a bus is 72 kilometer per hour. Okay. So what they are saying, the speed of a bus is 72 kilometer per hour. The distance covered by the bus in 5 seconds is. Okay. So they're asking us to calculate the distance value. Okay. What they are asking us to calculate, they are asking us to calculate the distance value. Okay. Now uh, the final answer, okay, that we want to calculate in which unit, in seconds. Okay. But the distance here they have given in what, kilometer per hour. So either we want to convert the seconds into hour, or else we want to convert the kilometer per hour into the meter per second. Okay. So in this question, let we convert the speed value. Why? Because means in the question itself they have asked us to find out the answer in seconds. Okay. So let me convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second. Okay. So now the speed value, that is equal to 72 kilometer per hour. 72 kilometer per hour. So let me convert that. So 72 into, so what is the conversion method? Kilometer per hour into meter per second means we have to multiply with 5 by 18. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if we cancel this in mm, 18, 36, that is 4 times. Okay, so 1 18s are 18, 2 18s are 36, so 4 18s are 72. Okay, 72. So 4 times. So 5 fours are 20 meter per seconds. Okay. So this is the speed value now. So what is mean by 20 meter per second? By looking at this, we have to say the answer. So the bus is traveling for every 1 second. How much meter? 20 meters. Okay. So this is 1 second. Am I correct or not? So for every 1 second, the bus is traveling how much meter? 20 meter distance. So for 1 second, 20 meter means, then for 5 seconds, how much meter? 20 into 5, that is 100 meters. Okay. So 100 meters is your answer. Do you got it what I'm saying? So this is a answer for this particular problem. Guys, do you got it or what? Hmm? Fine. So shall I move to the next problem? Fine. The second one is, a man is walking at the rate of 5 kilometer per hour, crosses the bridge in 15 minutes. Okay. The length of the bridge in meters. Okay. The length of a bridge in meters. Okay. So first we want to understand what they are asking for. Okay. So they are asking us to calculate the length of the bridge. Guys, listen here. He in this speed and the time and distance value, only we are having three parameters. That is distance parameter, speed and time. Okay, here we are not having the length parameter. Okay, so length is nothing but they are asking about distance value. Okay, guys, listen here. For example, this is a bridge. Okay, this is a bridge, river bridge. Okay, so generally we do call us from this point to this point, what is the length of the bridge? Okay, in another case we can say that what is the distance of the bridge. Okay, so the word length, it also means what? The distance value. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so length value, distance value, both are same. They are not different to each other. Okay, so length and distance both are same. So now they are asking us to calculate the distance parameter. Okay, so I have already taught you that if you want to calculate the distance parameter, what are all the remaining parameter that we need? One is speed parameter and the second one is time. Okay, so in a question, if they have given a speed value, yes, they have mentioned it, but what is the time value they have given? Instead of giving in a hour value or in a seconds value, they have mentioned in a minute value. Okay, so actually we can't able to solve the problem with the minute unit. Okay, so either we want to convert to hour or second, that we can convert it now. Okay, now what is the question they are asking? The length of the bridge is in meters. Okay, we want to find out the answer in meters. Okay, if they are asking us to find out the answer in meters, means we want to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second, as well as this 15 minutes, this minute value we have to convert into seconds. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now let me do that. The speed value, that is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. So in order to convert meter per second, let let me multiply with 18 by, sorry, 5 by 18. So into, what is the time value? That is 15 minutes. Okay, how do we convert minutes into seconds? 1 minute, that is equal to 60 seconds. Guys, listen here, if you are having a doubt, means you just write it separately and you just check it out. Okay, so 1 minute, that is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. So how the 60 came? We have multiplied number 60 with this one. Okay, similarly 15 minutes equal to how many seconds? The 15 has to multiply with the number 60. Okay, then this value will be converted to the seconds value. Okay, so that's all about the equation. Now we can solve it. Fine. So if I cancel this in 5 tables, means, sorry, 3 tables, means this is 5 times and this is 6 threes are 18, 1 6 are 6, then 10 6 are 60. Okay, now 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. So 125 into 10 is 1250 meters. Okay, so what is the length of the bridge here? 1250 meters. Okay, fine. So now we can go for the next problem. The third problem is, a car traveling at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour can complete a journey in 9 hours. How long will it take to travel the same distance at 60 kilometer per hour? Okay, so what they are saying now, there is a car. Okay, now the speed of a car is, okay, now the speed of a car, that is initially what? 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, can complete a journey in 9 hours. Okay, if the car is traveling at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour, means it will complete the journey in how many hours? 9 hours. So the time value, that is equal to how much? 9 hours. Then how long will it take to travel the same distance, okay, at 60 kilometer per hour? Okay, so initially you just imagine that. Okay, so without explanation I can tell you the answer, but let me give some clear explanation for this. Okay, so from point A to point B I have to travel. Okay, now I don't know the distance between A and B, so let me keep it as X. We don't know, they have not mentioned in the question. Okay, in the case number 1, in the case number 1, the car is traveling from point A to B. The speed is 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, and they have completed the journey in 9 hours. Okay, if they are traveling with the speed of 40 kilometer means they are completing the distance in 9 hours. Okay, similarly the same distance from point A to B. Okay, the same distance from point A to B, if they are running in a speed of 60 kilometer per hour means initially they are going with 40, now they have increased to 60. Okay, 60 kilometer per hour means, okay, in how much time they will take to complete the distance. Okay, they are asking us to calculate the time value. If they are running in a 40 kilometer means 9 hours they will complete. If they are running in a 60 kilometer means how much time they will take. That is what they are asking. Okay, now let me calculate that. So if you want to calculate the time parameter, so what they are asking us to calculate, so that is time. Guys, listen here. How long means what? They are speaking about time. Okay, so time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, if you want to calculate the distance value as our time value means we should know the distance value and we should know the speed value. Okay, so we know the speed value, that is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, 60 kilometer per hour, but we don't know the distance value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in order to calculate the distance value, initially in a question, if they have given any clue or not, that we want to look it for. Okay, yes, they have given some clue. What is that? The first speed and the first time value. Okay, with this speed value and this time value, let me label this is a speed one and this is a time one. Okay, so this is a time two and this is a speed two. Likewise, let me label. Okay, so with the value of speed one and time one, can we able to calculate the distance value? Yes, we can calculate it. Now, distance that is equal to, okay, distance that is equal to speed into time. Okay, speed value, that is 40 into 9. Okay, 40 into 9. 40 kilometer per hour into 9. So 9 fours are 36. 9 fours are 36. So that is 360 kilometer. So this is your value. So distance between the point A to B, what is the value? That is 360 kilometer. Now let me apply this value here. Okay, 360 kilometer and divided by 60. Okay, so 0 will get cancelled. So 36 divided by 6, 1 6 are 6, 6 6 are 36. So what is our answer? 6 hours. The same distance from the point A to B, if the car is running with the speed of 60 kilometer per hour means how long it will take? Only 6 hours. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, guys, listen here. If you are approaching this kind of a problem in a time and a distance means, not only this problem, for all the problem, first you have to look for what they are asking us to calculate. Okay, so they are asking us to calculate the time value. Okay, if you want to calculate the time value means we should know the distance value and the speed value. Okay, directly in a question, if they have mentioned the distance value or speed value, we have to look for. If it is not, okay, we have to look for any clue they have given in a question to find out the distance value and speed value. If they have given means by using the clue we have to find out these two parameter and we have to apply it in a formula, and finally we have to find out the result what they are asking in a question. Okay, so likewise only you have to approach the problem. Got it? Fine. So now we can go for the next problem. Okay. Next problem is a man walking at a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. After every kilometer, he takes a rest of 5 minutes. How much time will he take to cover a distance of 5 kilometer? Okay, so this is a kind of application type of problem. Okay, so we can't go with the formula actually. Okay, So we do apply the formula at some point of time, but we have to do this kind of problem in a logical way. Okay. So listen here how I am doing that. So initially they have given a speed value. What is the speed value? Speed of the man, that is 10 kilometer per hour. Okay. So the man is walking at a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. Okay. So that fellow is going from point A to point B. Okay, starts from point A to point B with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, now he takes rest for after every kilometer, he takes a rest for 5 minutes. Okay, so from this point he started traveling. Okay, he started traveling. After completing every 1 kilometer, he is taking 5 minutes rest. Okay, now how much time will he take to cover a distance of 5 kilometer? Okay, so the total distance between A and B is how much? Means 5 kilometer. Okay, so this fellow will take how much time to cover the distance between A and B, that is 5 kilometer. Okay, so let me do this. Listen here carefully. Fine. So this is a line. Okay, this line is how much kilometer? Means 5 kilometer line. Okay, so initially that fellow is standing here. Okay, in this point. Okay, that fellow is standing in this point. So this is how much kilometer? So this is a 0 kilometer. Okay, because I have not traveled, I am standing in a starting point. Okay, so if we want to complete the 1 kilometer, means first we have to start from zero, then only from the zero only we can go towards the 1 kilometer. Okay, so how I can explain means, if you want to step on the 100th step, means first we have to place our leg in the first step, then only we can climb up to reach the 100th step. So similarly here also, if you want to complete the distance of 1 kilometer, means we have to start from 0 kilometer value. We got it or what? Fine. So from this point, okay, so let me choose some other color. So from this point, that fellow is traveling like this. Okay, so he completed 1 kilometer now. He completed 1 kilometer. From this 1 kilometer, he completed 2 kilometer. Okay, then from here he did completed 3 kilometer. Okay, so from this point, he completed 4 kilometer. Okay, from this point he completed 5 kilometer. Okay, so this is the end of a journey. Okay, this is the end of a journey. Now listen here, that fellow is traveling with the speed of how much kilometer per hour? 10 kilometer per hour. So already I have taught you that what is mean by kilometer per hour. For 1 hour, how much kilometer traveling? Okay, so that is the meaning of kilometer per hour. Now the speed of a man is how much? 10 kilometer per hour. So what is the meaning of that? For every single hour, that fellow is traveling how much kilometer? 10 kilometer. Okay, for every single hour. So 1 hour he is traveling 10 kilometer. Now what is the total distance? 5 kilometer. So he want to travel only 5 kilometer, means how much time he will take? Definitely half an hour. Half an hour means we can say that 30 minutes we can save. Okay, half an hour or 30 minutes. Or 30 minutes we can say. Either half an hour or 30 minutes, both are same. Okay, so now if you want to complete the journey, that fellow will take how much time? That is 30 minutes time. Okay, but in the question they have given some one more information. What is that? After completing the every 1 hour, he is taking how much minute rest? 5 minutes rest. Okay, guys, listen here. He starts from 0 to 1 kilometer. He completed. So here 5 minutes rest. Okay, from 1 kilometer to 2 kilometer, he complete the journey, and here he is taking 5 minutes. And he from 2 to 3 he is taking 5 minutes rest, and 3 to 4 he is taking 5 minutes rest, and 4 to 5 he is taking 5 minutes rest. If I'm doing like that, means problem is wrong. Why? Because means at the 5th kilometer the journey has completed. Okay, after the completion of journey, we don't want to know that whether the following that fellow is taking rest or not. Only in a question, what they are saying, after completing every kilometer, what he is taking 5 minute rest. That's it. So after completing the journey, okay, he is not taking 5 minutes rest. Okay, so at the end point, please don't write 5 minutes. Okay, so if you are doing like that, means answer will be wrong. Okay, so in between, how much minutes he is taking rest overall? 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, totally 20 minutes. Okay, so if he is traveling without rest, means how much minutes? 30 minutes. So with the rest means additionally 20 minutes extra. Okay, so the total time is how much minutes? 30 plus 50, that is 50 minutes. Okay, in order to cover the 5 kilometer distance, that fellow is taking how much time? 50 minutes time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fine. So this is your answer. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So have you understood the concept? Shall I go to the next question? Without asking you, I'm just going like anything. Are you clear with the point? Okay, fine. Okay, ma, fine. So let me go to the next question. Okay, fine. So the fifth problem is Kamal left for the city A from city B at 5:20 a.m. He traveled at a speed of 80 kilometer per hour for 4 hours 15 minutes. After that, the speed of the car was reduced to 60 kilometer per hour. If the distance between two cities is 350 kilometer per hour, sorry, the distance between two cities is 350 kilometers, sorry. At what time did Kamal reach city A? Okay, actually this is a somewhat trickier one, so not that much tricky. If we understand the meaning of a problem, we can easily say it's a kind of very interesting one. Okay, so give some minute, let me have some water. Fine. So let me solve the problem. Listen here carefully. Okay. So that fellow is traveling from the point B to point A. Okay. So the total distance from the point B to A is 350 kilometer. Okay. So this is a basic thing. Now, in first point, what they have mentioned, Kamal left for a city A from the city B at 5:20 a.m. Okay, from the point B, he has started his journey by early morning. So a.m. means what? Early morning. Okay, by what time? By what time? That is 5:20 a.m. Okay, 5:20 a.m. Got it? Guys, listen here. Don't read this as 5 hours 20 minutes. 5 hours 20 minutes, that is a what? Time value. But 5:20 a.m. is the actual time. So even though both are time, there is a difference. Okay, this is not 5 hours 20 minutes. This is not a duration. The amount of time. Actually, this is the original time value. Okay, so you should understand the difference between the two also. Got it? Now, What is the next point they have given? He traveled at a speed of 80 kilometer per hour for 4 hours 15 minutes. Okay, initially the speed of that camel is how much? 80 kilometer per hour. That is speed 1, that is equal to 80 kilometer per hour. 80 kilometer per hour. With this speed, that fellow is traveling for how much time? 4 hours 15 minutes. This 4 hours 15 minutes is a time duration. Okay, for continuously 4 hours 15 minutes he is traveling. So the time is time 1, that is equal to how much? 4 hours 15 minutes. Okay, 4 hours 15 minutes. Now, so listen here, for 4 hours, okay, for 4 hours that fellow will travel how much distance? Guys, listen here, the speed of the camel initially is how much? 80 kilometer per hour. What is mean by 80 kilometer per hour? For every single hour or every 1 hour, that fellow is traveling how much kilometer? 80 kilometer. So 1 hour 80 kilometer means for 4 hour he will travel how much kilometer? 80 into 4. So that is equal to 8 4s are 32. 320 kilometer he will cover. Okay, and the next is what? 15 minutes. For 15 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour that is equal to how much second? How much minutes? 60 minutes. So 60 minutes he is traveling 80 kilometer means for 15 minutes he will travel how much kilometer? That is 80 into 1 by 4. Guys, do you understand why I am writing here 1 by 4? Do you have any doubt within this? 1 hour that is equal to how much minutes? 60 minutes. Then 15 minutes he will travel how much? That is 80 into 1 by 4. We will get the value. Okay, so 1 4s are 4. This is 20 times. Okay, so he will cover how much distance? 20 kilometer distance. Fine. Now the total value. Now total value is what? In 4 hours, in 4 hours 15 minutes, that is equal to 320 plus 20, that is 340 kilometers he will complete it. Okay, so how much distance he will complete? 340 kilometer. Now the total distance between B and A is how much? 350 kilometer. Within 4 hours 15 minutes he completed how much? 340 kilometer. So remaining how much kilometer is there? 10 kilometer is there. So let me find out separately. Okay, so the remaining distance, that is equal to 350 minus 340, so that is equal to 10 kilometer. Okay, fine. Guys, listen here. Only for 4 hours 15 minutes only that fellow is traveling with the speed of 80 kilometer. After completing 340 kilometer, that is 4 hours 15 minutes journey, the speed of the car is reduced to 260 kilometer per hour. So initially in the introduction part, I have taught you that speed was reduced to, speed was reduced by, what is that meaning? The speed was reduced to 260 kilometer per hour means the speed has been converted to 60. Initially I am traveling with 80, now reduced to 60 means what? Now I am traveling with 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, so speed reduced to, reduced to 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, so therefore the speed 2 value, that is equal to how much? 60 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now, what is mean by 60 kilometer per hour? For 1 hour, every single hour, he is completing how much kilometer distance? 60 kilometer distance. Okay. So let me write like for 1 hour, he is completing 60 kilometer. Okay. So in order to complete, cover the distance of 10 kilometer, how much distance he will travel? Sorry, how much hour he will travel? Can anyone answer me? 1 hour 60 kilometer means for 10 kilometer how much hour he will travel? What is the time he will take? Guys, I am waiting for your answer. Okay, fine. Only one. What happened to the remaining? Tangarajan 9.6 minutes. Okay. Chiranjeevi 10 minutes. Fine. Any other answers? Okay. Redmi 10 minutes. Fine, fine, fine. Guys, most of you have said correctly, but one person has said 9.6 minutes. Okay. So the actual correct answer is 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. So why 10 minutes? Guys, listen here. 1 hour. So 1 hour means what? 60 minutes. Okay. So 60 minutes he is completing how much kilometer? 60 kilometer means 10 kilometer he will take how much time? 10 minutes. That's it. Do you understand what I'm saying? 60 kilometers, 60 minutes, then 10 kilometer, 10 minutes. Okay, without touching a pen and paper, we can say the answer. Now you got it or what? Fine. So for covering the remaining 60 kilometer distance, he is taking how much time? Only 10 minutes time. Do you got it? So already the total time, total distance is 350. Okay, total distance is 350 kilometer. So let me split it up into two. One is 340 kilometer and the remaining one is 10 kilometer. Okay, for completing the 340 kilometer, he is taking how much time? 4 hours 15 minutes. And for covering the 10 kilometer distance, he is taking how much time? Only 10 minutes. Okay, so the total time journey. So the total time, that is equal to how much? 4 hours 15 minutes plus 10 minutes. So that is equal to what? 4 hours 25 minutes. Okay, so the total time of completing the 350 kilometer is how much? 4 hours 25 minutes. Okay, now, okay, now we have completed 99.9 percentage of the problem. Okay, 0.1% we want to complete. So in a question what they have mentioned, the Kamal left for the city A to city B at morning 5:20 a.m. Okay, and what is the last point they have given? After that the speed was reduced to 60 kilometer per hour. If the distance is to 350 kilometer, at what time, okay, did Kamal reach to city A? They are asking like that. Guys, listen here. They are not asking about how much time he will take, okay, to complete the journey. If they are asking about how much time he will take, the answer is 4 hours 25 minutes. But they are asking us to calculate at to what time. So he has started his journey by 5:20 a.m. Okay, 5:20 a.m. at morning. Okay, then if he completed his journey in 4 hours 25 minutes means how, at what time he will reach to the city A? Okay, that is the question. Guys, listen here. Now we want to calculate 5:20 a.m. Then 6:20, 7:20, 8:20, 9:20. 4 hours has completed. Then remaining we are having 25 minutes. So 9:20 plus 25 minutes. What is your answer? 9:45. Okay, but morning 9:45 a.m. Okay, that is 4 hours 25 minutes. Okay, he will reach by what? Morning 9:45 a.m. He will reach to the city A. Do you understand? So this is your answer, 9:40 a.m. Okay, actually 4 hours 25 minutes is a time duration. That is a different value, and what time they are asking about what, that is a different value. Okay, so don't get confused with both the time. Both are time, but the way of representation is different. This is a time duration, that is what the actual time. Okay, fine. So the answer is what? 9:45 a.m. Got it? Okay, so now we can go for the next problem. Okay, so let me solve one more problem like this. Okay, the last problem. Fine. So the first point, the distance between the place A and B is 999 kilometer. Okay. So in a question itself, they have mentioned that point A to point B. So the total distance is what? 999 kilometer. Okay. And a car leaves from place A at 6 a.m. Okay. So from this point, a car has started his journey. Okay. By what a.m.? Journey starts at 6 a.m. Okay, so journey starts at 6 a.m. Okay, now and the run at a speed of 55.5 kilometer. Okay, 55.5 kilometers. So the speed of a car is 55.5 kilometer per hour. Okay, the car stops on the way for 1 hour 20 minutes. So stops on the way means what? Okay, so time duration. Okay, stop on the way, that is equal to what? 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, now what they are asking for, then it reaches to be at what time they are asking. So then reaches to be at what time. Okay, so if we want to calculate at what time it reaches to be, first we want to calculate the total time duration. So how much time it has taken to travel from A to B. So then only we can able to calculate at what time it reaches to B. So we want to calculate the time parameter. Got it? So let me time write like, so time is equal to distance divided by speed value. So what is that? The distance divided by speed value. Now what is the distance they have given? That is 999 kilometer. And what is the speed value they have given? 55.5. So listen here, with that 0.5 we can't able to solve. That is somewhat tricky. Okay, so let me convert that decimal number into the improper fraction. So 55.5 we can write like 55 1 by 2. Okay, 55 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means what? 0.5. Okay, now 999 divided by, if I converting this improper fraction to fraction, what will happen? 155 into 2, that is 55 into 2 is 110. 110 plus 1 is 111 divided by 2. Okay, now let me take this 2 to the numerator. 999 into 2 divided by 111. Okay, so this is 1 times and this is 9 times. So what is the value? 9 into 2, that is 18 hours. How much time it is taking? 18 hours time it will take from point A to B. Okay, so if he started his journey from point A and it ended the journey in point B, so how much time it will take? 18 hours time it will take. Okay, and one more point they have given, that in between A and B the car stops on the way. For how much time? 1 hour 20 minutes. So already without stoppage. Okay, so without stoppage the car is traveling. So the time that is equal to, the car is traveling 18 hours. Okay, with the time duration of the stoppage is what? 1 hour plus 20 minutes. 1 hour plus 20 minutes. Got it? Now I'm further dividing this 18 hours into, because we don't want the total time duration. The total time duration is what? 18 plus 1 hour 20 minutes, that is 19 hours 20 minutes. Okay, so we don't want the time duration. What we want? We want by what time he reaches to B. Okay, so in order to calculate that, let me reduce this further. So I'm just splitting this into two. 18 hours I can write like 12 hours plus 6 hours. Okay, additionally plus 1 hour plus 20 minutes. Okay, so this is a total time. Okay, now the fellow has started a journey by 6 a.m. That is morning 6 o'clock. A.m. means what? Morning. Okay, so early morning 6 o'clock he started his journey. Okay, fine. Now from morning 6 o'clock means after 12 hours. So let we solve for this 12 hours first. So morning 6 a.m. after 12 hours, what will be the time? Evening 6 a.m. Okay, evening 6 p.m. Do you understand what I'm saying or not? So after how many hours the again 6 o'clock will be come in a day? Yeah, morning 6 o'clock and evening 6 o'clock. In between, what is the time duration? Totally 12 hours the time duration. Okay. So if 12 hours completed means we do get what? So from morning 6 a.m. Okay. After completion of 12 hours, it is a evening 6 p.m. Okay. Evening 6 p.m. And additionally the 6 hours, if you are adding with the 6 p.m., what will happen? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. Okay, so midnight 12. So midnight 12 means it is a time of the next day. Okay, so what we have to write, AM or PM? Definitely AM. Okay, so 6 hours means what? 12 AM. Okay, then 1 hour 20 minutes means what? This 1 hour 20 minutes, this completely means what? Already the time is 12 a.m. Now additionally 1 hour 20 minutes, so the time is what? 1:20 a.m. So early morning, or we can say that at midnight, 1 hour 20 minutes he will be reached to the destination B. So this is your answer. Okay, 1:20 a.m. Okay, guys, have you understood how to calculate the time value? Okay, so time duration is something different and the actual time is something different. Okay, so don't confuse with both the values. Do you got it? Okay, so that's all about the concept of time and distance. Okay, so now we can go for the next topic. Next topic, problems on train. Okay, guys, do you have any doubt within this, in the concept of time and distance? Shall I move to the next concept? Okay. So one person has not understood the last problem. Okay, so very quickly let me explain you that. Okay, so listen here carefully. So what is the information they have given in a question? The distance between A and B is a 999 kilometer. Okay, so starts from A to B. What is the total distance value? 999. Okay, so next point is what? A car. There is a car that started its travel from the point A. Okay, so this is a car. It started its travel from the point A and is traveling to point B. Okay, from A to B it has to travel. Okay, and what is the next point they have given? At point A, by what time it has started its journey? By morning 6 o'clock it has started its journey. Okay, and now they are asking us to calculate, if morning 6 o'clock it has started its journey means, then by reaching the point B, what is the time they are asking? Early morning 6 o'clock, that fellow is started a journey in point A. At what time the person will reach to the point B? Okay, point B. That is a question they are asking. Okay, and what is the next parameter they have given? And the speed of the car is 55.5 kilometer. Okay, now they have given the speed value, that is what? 55.5 kilometer. And the car stops on the way for 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, guys, listen here. From point A to B, the car has been stopped in between for how much time? 1 hour 20 minutes it has been stopped. Okay, now by what time it reaches to B, they are asking us to calculate. Okay, now the speed of the car is 55.5 kilometer, that we have note down. Okay, guys, listen here. If you want to calculate by what time it reaches to B means first we want to calculate the time duration. Okay, how much time it has taken to reach the point A from point B. Okay, then only we can able to calculate the actual time value. Okay, so if you want to calculate the time duration means what is the formula? Time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, so in that question they have given a distance value, that is 999 kilometer, and they have given a speed value 55.5. Okay, I have just written in improper fraction and I am doing the calculation. The final answer that I am getting what? 18 hours. Okay, that means that from point A to B, okay, how much time I am taking to travel? 18 hours of journey. Do you understand what I'm saying? For example, if you are traveling from Chennai to Kanyakumari, how much time it will take? Probably 20 hours of time. Okay, if early morning 6 o'clock you have started your journey means by what time you reach to Kanyakumari, that is the different. But the time duration is what? 20 hours. So similarly here also, time duration from point A to B, what is the value? That is 18 hours. Okay, now for morning 6 o'clock he has started his journey. So morning 6 a.m. he started his journey means after 18 hours, what will be the time here? That we want to calculate. But additionally they have given that in between the journey the car has been stopped for 1 hours 20 minutes. Okay, so the total travel is 18 hours. So the car has been traveled in between for 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, so the total time duration is what? 9 hours 20 minutes. But we don't want the time duration. Okay, we want to calculate by what time it reaches to B. Okay, so early morning 6 o'clock it has started. Okay, I'm just splitting this 18 into 2. 12 plus 6, 12 plus 6 is what? 18. Okay, morning 6 a.m. plus 12 hours, what will be the time? Evening 6 o'clock. Okay, after that additionally one more 6 hours, that is what? Midnight 12 a.m. Okay, then additionally 1 hour 20 minutes, what will be the time? Midnight 1:20 a.m. Okay, so now you got to understand, this will be the answer. Okay, how the 55 1 by 2 is converted to 1112? Kana, actually that is a very basic calculation. Got it? So 55 1 by 2, this is a improper fraction. How do you convert the improper fraction into the proper fraction? How do you convert? So we want to multiply this number 2 with 55. So 55 into 2 is what? 110. 110 plus 1 divided by 2, that is what? 111 by 2. Do you got it what I'm saying? Fine. Okay. Okay, ma, fine, fine. So now we can go for the next topic, that is problems on trains. Okay. So there is no introduction for problems on train because very initially I have taught you that time and distance problems on train, boats and streams all are same in concept. So here also we do have three parameters, that is distance, speed and the time value. Okay, so introduction what I have given you for the first topic, that is very similar for the problems on train also. Okay, so we don't want a separate introduction for this. Okay, so only one thing that I want to say is, okay, in a time and distance concept, we have seen the object, that is man, car, bus, uh, motorcycle, bicycle, likewise. Okay, so instead of these objects in a problems on train, we are by from the topic itself we can easily identify that. So within only one object, the entire topic will be there. Okay, so what is that object? Train. Okay, so the entire problem, entire concept will depends on what? The only one object, that is called as what? Trains. Okay, so that is why the name of the topic is problems on train. Okay, so remaining all the topics are very all the solving methods are very similar to the time and distance concept. Okay, fine. So in this problems on train, we are having six different concepts. So let me explain you one by one. So if you understand this six different concept, you can crack any type of problem that they are asking in a problems on train topic. Okay, so let me see one by one. Okay. So the first concept is single train problem plus standing man. Okay. So before getting into the problem, I want to make you clear one thing. Okay, guys, listen here. Maximum we all have traveled in a train. Okay, so you people have experience, I think so. Okay, so in a train, we are if you are going to the railway station, if you are going for the platform, you are having one particular concept, that is a platform. Okay, so if you want to get into the train, definitely we have to stand near on the platform, stand on the platform. Okay, so that is the first thing. And the second thing is, okay, there is a the train is somewhat very bigger in length. Okay, the train is somewhat very bigger in length, because it is having one engine compartment and the remaining are all what? Passenger compartments. Okay, so we can say that from the engine compartment to the last compartment, okay, the train is somewhat bigger in length. So if it is a bigger in length, definitely it should have some length value. Okay, we can say that for example, the train Pandian Express is 1,000 meter length, or else the Chennai Express, that is 2,000 meter length, the Mysore Express, that is 2,500 meter in length. So what does mean by that? Starts from engine compartment to the last compartment of the train, the total distance they are saying. Okay, the total length they are saying. Guys, listen here, I have already told you that the length value and the distance value both are same. Do you got it what I'm saying? Okay, so length means, distance means what? Both the values are same, only the words are different, but the meaning is what? Both are same. Okay, so don't forget that. So the train is having one length value, and more than that, what? The train is running or traveling. Okay, so if one object is traveling means, definitely it should have some speed value. Okay, the static object doesn't have a speed value. For example, this is a train. Okay, so the train is standing like this. Okay, the standing object doesn't have a speed value. If this is moving from this place to this place, definitely it will have one speed value. Do you got it? So this is a second thing that you want to remember. Okay, now let we can go for the problems. Okay, so six different concepts are there. One is, if we are traveling in a train. Okay, if we are traveling in a train, we can came to know that we people are sit in a train, and few people they will stand outside of the train. Okay, so if we are traveling in a train means, so we do move in a train. The fellow, those who are outside of the train, they will stand like this. Okay, for example, this is a train and this is a man who are standing, or we can say that electrical lamp or electric pole or post lamp, whatever it might be, one particular standing object, whatever it we can say, either standing man or electric pole or post lamp, whatever it might be. Okay, because it should not move, it should be a very static in manner. Got it? So the train is like this, we are sitting in a train, so this is a standing man, so the train is crossing the standing man like this. Okay, so this is a standing man and this is a train, the train is crossing the standing man like this. Okay, guys, listen here, if train is moving like this means, the train will have the length value, and if a moving object, definitely will have the speed value. What about the standing man? The standing man doesn't have any length value, and doesn't have any speed value. Okay, the standing man or electric pole or whatever it might be, okay, it doesn't have a length value, okay, and it doesn't have any speed value. Okay, now this first concept is saying that single train problem plus standing man. Okay, based on this, if they have asking a question, means how we want to solve the problem. Okay, so let me explain you now. So listen carefully. They are saying that a train which is 200 meter long is running at a speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Find the time taken to pass a man standing at the railway station. Okay, so one man is standing like this in a railway station. The train is coming at a speed of what? 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, the train is coming at a speed of 60 kilometer per hour. So the man is standing here. So this is a engine compartment and this is a last compartment of the train. Okay, so the man is standing like this, the train is coming like this. Okay, from the moment of the train engine compartment front position, okay, this front part touches a man, actually it won't touch us. Okay, simply I am saying that if it meet the man like this, okay, so if it is both the points are in the same line, okay, from that point, okay, the train is moving like this. Okay, and it crosses the man. Okay, this is the last point of the compartment and this is a man. Okay, so how much time the train will take to cross the standing man in a platform completely? Okay, from the starting of the engine compartment and it meets the last point of the compartment. So how much time it will take the train to cross as a standing man, like they are asking. Okay, guys, listen here. So they are asking us to calculate the time parameter. So in order to calculate the time, what are all the parameters that we want? One is distance value and the second one is what? The speed value. Do you understand? Okay, now in the question they have mentioned any distance value. Yes, they have mentioned the distance value. That is what? 200 meters. So 200 meters is the length of the train. So I have already taught you that length value is called what? The distance value. Okay, so 200 meters. And what is the speed of a train? That is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, 60 kilometer per hour. Guys, listen here. Can we able to do the problem like this? No, because the distance value in meter, the speed value in a kilometer per hour. Okay, either we want to convert meter into kilometer or kilometer per hour into meter per second. So this will be, instead of converting the distance value, you just convert the speed value. That will be much easier. Okay, so 200 meters. You can ask me that, sir, we can convert the distance value, sir. Why you are converting speed value? Okay, either that is your wish. Okay, sometimes in but you have to look at the option in a question. Okay, they will give you 4 option. Okay, do you know that or not? Okay, so in the option, if they have mentioned the answer in a time will be measured in 2 units, either will be in hour or in a seconds. Okay, if they have a given answer in hour value, means you just convert meter into kilometer per hour. Okay, if they have given answer in second, means you just convert the hour speed value into meter per seconds. Okay, depends upon the SI unit they have mentioned in the answer. Okay, based on that you just convert your problem. Okay, so let me convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. That will be easy for me. Okay, not only for me, you also. Okay, so 200 meters, meter per second, how I want to convert? So divided into 5 by 18. Okay, now let me take this 18 to the numerator. 200 into 18 divided by 60 into 5. Okay, so 0 0 get cancelled. This is 1 6 are 6, 6 3s are 18, 1 5s are 5, 4 5s are 20. So what is answer? Time is equal to 12 seconds. Time is equal to what? 12 seconds. Guys, listen here. What is mean by the 12 seconds? The answer we got, the time is 12 seconds. We want to understand what is the meaning of it. Okay, so the man is standing like this, the train is coming like this. Okay, so how much time the train will take to cross the man completely? It will take 12 seconds to cross the man completely, those who standing in a platform. Do you got it what I'm saying? So that's all about the answer. Okay. And one more thing I want to tell you, that is, in the problems on train, okay, they will also always give the train value only in meter. Okay, they don't give the train value in kilometer. We can't say that the train is 200 kilometer, 300 kilometer, 400 kilometer. You just imagine, if the train is 200 kilometer in length, means how long it will be. We can't able to imagine. So they only give in what, in a meter value, 200 meters, 100 meters, likewise only they will give. Okay, we want to convert, depends upon the answer. Got it? Fine. The second type is single train plus platform problem. Okay, so in the previous concept, what is that? Single train plus standing man. Here also we are going to see the concept of a single train, but additionally, instead of standing man, what is the concept? That is a platform problem. Okay, guys, listen here. What is a basic meaning of that? So this is a platform. Okay, just imagine this is a platform or bridge. Okay, so this is a platform or bridge. So listen here, this is a train. Now this is a train. So the train is traveling in a platform like this. Okay, the train is traveling in a platform like this. Okay, so you just think it of that. I have already told you that the train will have the distance value and train will have the speed value. Do you remember that or not? So definitely the train will be have a distance value and train will have the speed value. Now additionally, this is a platform. Okay, starts from this point to this point. Okay, so definitely the platform is also have the distance value, or we can say that length value. The platform may be 100 meters, so 100-meter platform, 200-meter platform, likewise we can say. So it means that the platform is also having a distance value. Okay, so the train is also having a distance value and the platform is also having the distance value. Okay, so in a one particular question, we are having how many distance value? We are having two distance value. Okay, so if you are having two distance value, means how we have to do the problem. So that is the second case. But in the previous concept, the standing man doesn't have any distance value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that I have already taught you. Distance value or length value. The standing man doesn't have any distance value or length value, but the platform is having a distance value. Okay, so in a one particular question, if we are getting two distance value, means how we have to do the problem. Okay, so listen here carefully. When a train is moving with the speed of, okay, so speed of the train is 66 kilometer per hour. Okay, if the length of the train is 55 meters, so length of the train means what? Distance. Okay, distance of the train, that is how much? 55 meters. How much time it takes? So how much time means what? They are asking us to calculate the time value. Okay, so what is the time value? That is distance divided by speed. Okay, how much time it take to cross a 100-meter platform? Okay, so we are having one more distance. What is that? Distance of platform. Okay, that is what? 100 meters. Okay, so we are having two distance. One is 55 meters and the second one is 100 meters. Okay, but in calculating the time formula, we are having only one single distance value. So what we have to do? We have to add the distance value. Okay, we have to add the distance value. Got it? That is 55 plus 100 divided by what is the speed value? That is 66. Guys, listen here. Both the distance value they have given in what? Meter. So let me convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. That is 5 by 18. That is equal to 100 plus 55. That is 155. Okay, and if I'm taking this 18 to the numerator, so 155 into 18 divided by 66 into 5. Okay, so do you what I'm saying? So let me cancel this. 1 5s are 5 and this is 51 times. Okay, 51 times. 52s are okay. This is 51 times. Sorry, 31 times. Sorry, 31. 5 threes are 15, and this is 1 time. Sorry, 31 times. And now let me cancel this. If I cancel this in the 6 tables, what will happen? 11 6 are 66, and this is 6 threes are 18. Okay, 6 threes are 18. Now that's all. So what are all the remaining we are having? 31 into 3 divided by 11. Can we able to cancel any of these numbers? No, definitely can't. So let me keep this as time, that is equal to 31 into 3. That is 90, 93. 93 divided by 11 seconds. Okay. So what is the answer? The time that will take to cross the platform is what? 93 divided by 11 seconds. So this is a fraction value. In order to make you clear much better, okay, so let me convert this fraction into the improper fraction. So how we can convert the fraction into improper fraction? What is the 11th multiple that is very nearer to 93? So 11 11s, 11 nines are 99. 99 is greater than 93, so we can't take. So 8 11s are 88, so we can take like that. Okay, so 8 into 11, 8 into 11, so 88. 88 minus 93, that is 5. Okay, so 8 5 11 seconds. Sir, what is the need of converting a fraction to improper fraction? It is any necessary? We can ask a question. So in the option, if they have given 93 by 11, you just go with that. If you are asking in what improper fraction means, you have to convert like this. If they are asking in a decimal point means, you have to divide the 93 by 11 and you have to return in a 8 point something. Okay, fine. So now what is the meaning of 8 5 by 11? What is the meaning of 8 5 by 11? Oh, so there is a platform, there is a train. Okay, the train will cross the platform completely. How much time it will take? 8 seconds. 5 by 11 microseconds or milliseconds, we can say. Do you got it? What I'm saying? So if it is a 93 by 11 seconds means you can't understand what is the meaning of that. So that is why I'm asking you to convert to the improper fraction. So what is 8 5 by 11? 8 seconds. 5 by 11 milliseconds or microseconds, we can say. Okay, fine. So that is your answer. Okay, now we can go for the third method. Okay. So third method, single train plus man in a opposite direction. Okay. So in the first concept, we have seen single train plus standing man. The second concept, the single train plus platform. The third concept is the same single train plus the man in the opposite direction. So what is the meaning of that? The train is coming in this direction and the man is coming in this direction. Okay, guys, listen here. The standing man, okay, listen carefully. The standing man doesn't have any distance value, doesn't have any speed value. Okay, but the moving man, okay, the moving man will definitely have the speed value. Okay, man doesn't have a distance value, that is very common. Okay, even though man is moving man or standing man, it doesn't matter. Definitely the man doesn't have a distance value, but the moving man will have a speed value, but the standing man doesn't have a speed value. Do you got it what I'm saying? So that is the concept here. So single train plus man in a opposite direction. Okay, so train is coming in one direction and the man is coming in another direction. So train is also have a speed value and the moving man is also have a speed value. Okay, so in a one particular question, if you're having two different speed values, means what we have to do, that is a problem. Okay, so here what they are asking for, a train which is a length of 110 meter traveling with a speed of 60 km per hour, in what time it passes the man who running with 6 km per hour in opposite direction. Okay, so here they have given distance value, that is 110 meters, and the speed of a train, that is how much, 60 km per hour, and speed of a man, that is what, 6 km per hour. Okay, so they are asking us to calculate the time. Okay, so time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, guys, listen here. If you are reading the question, means first we want to understand the meaning. So the train is coming in this direction and the man is coming in this direction. So at moment they meet each other, how long the train will take to cross the moving man. So likewise, it is going means how long the train will take to cross a moving man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is a question. Now the time is equal to distance divided by speed. We know that the speed value, that is what, 110 meters, sorry, distance value is 110 meter, and the speed value, here we are having two speed, one is speed of the train, another one is speed of the man. Initially I have taught you one thing, what is that, if two objects are moves in the opposite direction, what we have to do, we have to plus the speed value, that I have taught in a previous topic. Do you remember that? The same here, let I'm applying it. Okay, if two objects are moving in the same direction, means we have to add the speed value, that is 60 plus 6. Okay, now 110 divided by 60 plus 6, that is 66, into 5 by 18. Why here I am writing 5 by 18? I am just converting this kilometer per hour into meter per second. Got it? Now 110 into 18 divided by 66 into 5. Okay, so let me cancel this. If I cancel this in 11 table, what will happen? 6 11s are 66. This is 10 11s are 110. Okay, 1 6 are 6, 3 6 are 18, 1 5s are 5, 2 5s are 10. So what is the answer? The time that is equal to 2 into 3, that is 6 seconds. Do you understand the problem? Fine. So now let me go for the fourth type. That is single train plus man in the same direction. Okay, so in a previous problem, what we have seen, the single train, the man in the opposite direction, but here what, the single train plus man in the same direction. So the train is also going in this direction, the man is also going in this direction. So if both the objects are moving in the same direction, what we have to do, guys, listen here. The procedure is same what we have seen in a previous problem. Okay, the distance value is what, that is 110 meters, speed of a train, that is 60 kilometer per hour, and speed of the man, that is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, now the time is equal to distance divided by speed. Distance is equal to 110. Time value. Okay, so if both the objects are moving in opposite direction, means we have to plus the speed value. If both the objects are moving in the same direction, means we have to minus the speed value. Got it? So 60 minus 6, that is equal to 110 divided by 54 into 5 by 18. So that is equal to 110 into 18 divided by 54 into 5. So if I cancel this in 6 tables, what will happen? So this is Let me cancel this in 9 tables. Okay. 1 nines are 9, 2 nines are 18. Then 6 nines are 54. Okay. And this is 1 times and this is 3 times. Okay. Then 5 tables. 1 fives are 5. Then this is 55 times 55 into 2 is 110. Got it? Now, what are all the remaining values that we are having? 55 divided by 3. That's it. So the time is nothing but 55 divided by 3 seconds. So in order to understand much better, what is your doubt, Ma? Hello. Oh, sorry. So here I did the blender mistake. Sorry. I thought that is a 2. Sorry. Okay. Can I please erase that yellow line? 110 into 18 divided by 54 into 5. Sorry. So this is 1 times and this is 3 times. So 1 fives are 5. So this is 22 times. Sorry. Okay. So 22 divided by 3 seconds. Okay. So let me convert this into an improper fraction. So what is a third multiple which is nearer to 22? That is 21. Okay. So 7 threes are 21. So 7 1 by 3 seconds. So what is the meaning of that? 7 seconds, 1 by 3 microseconds or milliseconds we can say. Okay. Kanna, read me. You just erase that yellow line. So the next problem. Okay. So the fifth concept, that is two trains in a opposite direction. Okay. So in a previous problem, okay, so in a third concept, okay, so in a third concept, what is that? A single train plus man come in a opposite direction. But here two trains in opposite direction. So what are the difference between these two concept means? Okay, in a third concept, single train plus man. Okay, so train will have a distance value and man doesn't have a distance value. Moving man will have a speed value and the moving train will have a speed value. Guys, don't scribble on your screen. Whatever the things that you're doing, it is replicating in my screen also. Okay, fine. Don't do that. Fine. So what I said, uh, if the third concept, single train plus moving man. So what is the concept behind that? The single train, the train will have a length value, but the man doesn't have a length value. But the moving train will have a speed value, moving man will have the speed value. But in a fifth concept, there is, instead of one train plus one man, here both the objects are train. Okay, so definitely train, definitely it have a distance value. So two trains plus come in opposite direction means what? In this type of question, we are having two distance value and two speed value. Do you got it what I'm saying? If two trains are coming in the opposite direction means what we have to do? We all know that if two objects are coming in the opposite direction, we have to plus the speed value. But what about the distance value? We have to plus or minus. Okay, so that is our question. Guys, listen here. If two objects are coming in the opposite direction, even though if they are two objects are having the length value, we have to add the length value. Got it? See, even though if they are traveling in opposite direction or same direction, it doesn't matter. If it is the opposite direction, we have to add the speed value. If it is the same direction, we have to subtract the speed value. Okay, so only we have to make the change in speed parameter, but in a distance parameter we should not made any of the change. Do you understand what I'm saying? So both the speed distance value we have to add in opposite direction as well as in the same direction. Do you got it what I'm saying? So let me solve this. Two trains with different length. One is 137 meters. Okay. So the train one length is what? 137 meters. And the second one is what? The train 2 is 163 meters. Are running towards each other. The speeds are also different. That is, speed 1 of the train is 42 kilometer per hour, and the speed 2 of the train is 48 kilometer per hour. Okay, in what time the two train will cross each other? Okay, so have you ever experienced this kind of scenario in your real life? Okay, so if we are traveling in train means in opposite direction one train will come, suddenly it will cross us. Okay, suddenly both the train will cross each other, though opposite train also running with some speed, and the train which we are traveling also running with some speed. Okay, this train is coming in this side and this train is coming in this side, so both of them suddenly will cross each other. Am I correct or not? So for that kind of case, how much time will take one train will cross as the another train? That is a question they are asking. Okay, so in order to calculate the sorry, here I have written time. So this is a distance value. Sorry, not a time value. Okay, distance value. Now in order to calculate the time value, we should need the distance value and the speed value. Okay, we all know that the speed they have given is 42 plus 48. Okay, so the thing is what? In opposite direction, definitely we have to add the speed value, that is 42 plus 48. But in case of distance, even though if it is opposite direction or same direction, that doesn't matter. We have to automatically add the speed value. 137 plus 163, that is equal to 300 divided by 42 plus 48, 50 plus 40, that is 90. Okay, now so this is 300 is a meter and this is 90 is a kilometer per hour. Okay, so let me convert it. So 300 divided by 90 into 5 by 18. Okay, so this is 1 times 118s are 18 and this is 5 times. Okay, this is 5 times, and 1 5s are 5, 6 5s are 30, that is 60 times, and 1 5s are 5, 12 5s are 60. So what is answer? Time is equal to 12 seconds. So how long it will take to cross each other? It will take 12 seconds to cross each other. Got it? And the next question, sorry, the last question in problems on train. Okay. So two trains plus same direction. sorry. So in the fifth question, fifth type, that is opposite direction. So this is same direction. So same direction. Now the parameters are same as we have seen in a previous problem. That is distance 1, that is 137 meter. Distance 2, that is 163 meter. Okay. Speed 1, that is 42 kilometer per hour, and the speed 2, that is 48 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now they are asking us to calculate the time value. Time is nothing but distance divided by speed. Okay. If both the trains are traveling in the same direction, so how long the one train will take time to cross the another train? Okay. So that is the question here. Okay. So here we are having two speed value and two distance value. If two objects are running in the same direction, means we know that definitely we have to subtract the speed value. That is 42 minus 48. Okay. Now the distance value, what we have to do, already I have told you that even though it is the same direction or opposite direction, it doesn't matter. We have to add the distance value, that is 137 plus 163. Now this is 300 minus 42 minus 48 is 6. Guys, listen here. Here I have written 42 minus 48. So don't write minus 6. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only we need a difference value. Okay. So 300 divided by 6. So this is meter and this is kilometer per hour. Okay. Now we want to convert. So how? 300 divided by 6 into 5 by 18. Okay. Now 300 into 18 divided by 6 into 5. So 1 6 are 6. This is 6 3s are 18. 1 5s are 5. And this is 60 times. Now 60 into 3, that is 180. What is the time now? 180 seconds. Okay. So how long it will take one train to cross another train? Totally, that is 180 seconds. Okay. Fine. So that's all about the concept of train. Have you got understood or what? Shall I move to the last topic, that is boats and stream? Okay, fine. Okay. Hmm. It doesn't go பா, அது போகாது. ஸ்க்ரீன் ஷேர் ஆஃப் பண்ணாலுமே அது போகாது. சரியா? So it will be remain in the same position till the class is getting ended. So it doesn't matter. So let me handle that. No issue. Thank you, Siranjeevi. Fine. Okay. So the third topic is what? Boats and streams. Okay. So this boats and stream concept is also somewhat similar to 90% of the concept, that is similar to what the time and distance concept. The same formula, the what we have seen, that is distance, speed, time, that we are going to apply here also. But additionally, we are going to use some extra techniques and formulas here. That's it. Okay. So in this concept boats and stream, we are having what are all the parameter we are going to see is, one is distance value, distance parameter, speed parameter, and the time parameter. Okay, so there is no other change. But only in the speed parameter, we are having two types of speed. One is downstream speed, and another one is upstream speed. Okay, we are having two speed value. One is downstream speed, and the second one is what, upstream speed. And we are having another two speed value also, that let me tell you later. First we have to understand what is meant by upstream speed and what is meant by downstream speed. Okay, so you just imagine that there is a river like this. Okay, there is a river like this. Okay, so the river is flowing in this direction. Okay, the river is flowing in this direction from top to bottom. Okay, now one person is sitting in the boat. So one person is sitting in the boat. Okay, one person is sitting in the boat. Guys, listen here. The river is flowing in this direction, that is from top to bottom. Okay, if the person is going along with the river, if the person is going along with the river, that is called as downstream. If the person is going along with the river, is called as what, downstream. Okay, if the person is going against the stream, okay, if the person is going against the against the stream or against the water, whatever we can say. Okay, stream, river, current, all these words are same. Okay, guy, for example, the river is flowing this side and the boat is going on this side. Okay, so that is called as what, upstream speed. We can, why we are saying upstream speed, because the boat is going against the water. Against the water means what, water is going in one direction and the boat is going in opposite of that. Okay, so that is called as what, down, upstream. Okay, can you able to understand the difference between what is meant by upstream, what is meant by downstream? Okay, and one more point I have to tell you, that the upstream value is always lesser than the downstream value. Okay, that is, we can say that the downstream speed always greater than the upstream speed. Why means, there is a reason for that. Okay, so we all know how to drive a bike. Okay, we have experience of driving a bike and cycle and all. Okay, for example, there is a slope like this. Okay, now you are top of the slope. Okay, now the speed of your bike is 50 kilometer per hour. Now we are going down of the slope. Okay, even though if you are giving the accelerator without accelerator, okay, if you are going down the slope, automatically that slope will increase your speed of the bike. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even though if you are going in a 50 kilometer per hour, the same speed, if you are going in, instead of going in a straight line, if you are going in down to the slope, okay, so definitely that slope will increases the speed of your bike. Have you experienced that or not? The same here. Okay, the water is flowing in one direction. Okay, and you guys are going along with the water. Okay, the speed of the water will also help you us to increase the speed of the boat. Do you understand what I'm saying? So similarly, we can say that, for example, this is a slope. Okay, instead of coming top to bottom, I'm just climbing up. I'm just climbing up like this. Okay, do you understand? So now the speed of a bike is the same 50 kilometer per hour. There is no change in the speed. Okay, now I'm going like this. So definitely this slope is getting higher and higher. So it will reduces the speed of a man. It will reduces the speed of the bike. You may feel that you are not going with the actual speed. It may reduce the speed of a bike. Have you ever experienced that in your real life? The same here. Okay, water is flowing in one direction and you are going against the direction of water. So what will happen? So you are going in this direction, water is flowing in this direction, so definitely that water will push your boat back. Okay, so against that you have to move. Okay, it will push back, you have to go again. It will push back, you have to go again. So this process will be continuously happening, means definitely the speed value will be less. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is what I'm saying, that is why I'm saying that downstream speed value will be always greater than the upstream speed value. Okay, so these are all the basic things that you have to remember in the boat and stream. Okay, so now we are having additionally four what uh, additionally four formulas for a speed concept. That is, let me write here. That is, first formula is speed of a boat, speed of a boat in still water, speed of a boat in still water, that is equal to 1 by 2 1 by 2 upstream plus downstream. Okay, and the second formula is speed of a stream. Guys, what is mean by stream? Stream means river, or in sometimes in a question they may mention as a current. Stream, river, current, water, all these four words are means the same. Okay, and in the first concept, speed of a boat, speed, instead of giving the speed of the boat, they may also give like speed of the man. Both are same. Okay, who will travel in the boat? Definitely a man or a woman. Okay, so speed of the man, they we can say. Okay, speed of a stream, that is equal to half into upstream minus downstream. So what is the meaning of a formula? If you want to calculate the speed of a boat in still water, definitely we should know upstream speed and downstream speed. Then only we can able to calculate it. Similarly, if you want to calculate the speed of a stream, we should know upstream and speed and downstream speed. Okay, without these two value, we can't able to calculate. Okay, similarly, third one, if you want to calculate upstream speed, that is equal to speed of boat plus stream. Okay, fourth one, if you want to calculate downstream speed, sorry, boat minus stream. Okay, if you want to calculate downstream speed, that is equal to speed of boat plus stream. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fine. Guys, listen here. Why I have written here minus boat minus stream? Because this is upstream speed. We are going against the stream. The stream will reduces the boat speed. That is why here we have written boat minus stream. Got it? Downstream speed, it will increase the speed of the boat. Okay, so that is why here we have written speed of a boat plus speed of the stream. Got it? So this is the four important formula that you have to remember. Okay, in a boats and stream concept. Got it? Fine. So now we can go for the problems. That is problem number 1. Okay. A boat covers 40 kilometer downstream and 20 kilometer upstream in 5 hours each. Find the velocity of the current. Guys, listen here. What is mean by velocity? Speed, velocity, both are same. Okay. Now they have given a boat covers 40 kilometer downstream and 20 kilometer upstream in 5 hours each. Find the velocity of the current. Okay. In order to calculate the velocity of the current, so we want to calculate the velocity of a current. What is mean by velocity of a current? Speed of a stream. Okay, velocity of a current means what? Speed of a stream. So in order to calculate the speed of the stream, what we want, that is equal to half into upstream minus downstream speed. Okay, so the formula for velocity of the current, that is what? Half into upstream minus downstream. Okay, so first we should know upstream speed and we should know the downstream speed, then only we can able to calculate the velocity of the current. In the question they have mentioned upstream speed and downstream speed? No, only they have mentioned the distance value and the time value. With the help of distance value and the time value, can we able to calculate the speed value? Yes, we can calculate. So upstream speed, that is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, so what is upstream distance? Upstream distance, that is 40 kilometer. Okay, so what is the time? Upstream and downstream, both the time are what? 5 hours. Okay, so upstream is, sorry, 20 kilometer, sorry, 20 kilometer divided by 5, that is equal to what? 20 divided by 5, that is 4 kilometer per hour. Similarly, downstream speed, that is equal to distance of downstream divided by time, that is equal to 40 divided by 5, that is equal to 8 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now we came to know the value of up and down speed. Okay, so now let we apply velocity of a current. Velocity of a current, that is equal to half into 8 minus 4. Okay, so 8 minus 4, what is answer? 1 by 2 into 8 minus 4, that is 4. Okay, 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So what is the value? 2 kilometer per hour. Do you got it what I'm saying? So what is your answer? Velocity of the current, that is 2 kilometer per hour. Okay. Then, so let we go for the next problem. Okay. So we don't have a time. Already the 2 hour is completed. So let we do the problem number 3 and 4. That is enough. Okay. Fine. So the next problem: a boatman goes 2 kilometer against the current of a stream in 1 hour and goes 1 kilometer along the current in 10 minutes. How long it will take to go 5 kilometer in a stationary water? They are asking. Okay. So now let me solve the problem. So they are asking us to calculate, that is a boatman goes 2 kilometer against the current. Against the current means what? Against the current means upstream. Okay. Now upstream speed. Okay, in order to calculate the upstream speed, we should know the distance value and the time value. Okay, so what is the upstream distance? That is 2 kilometer. And what is the time value? That is 1 hour. Okay, so what is the answer? 2 kilometer per hour. And similarly, what is the downstream speed of a downstream? That is equal to distance of downstream divided by time. So what is the distance? 1 kilometer along the current. Along the current means what? Downstream. Okay, so 1 kilometer. So what is the time? That is 10 minutes. Okay, so instead of giving a hour value, they have given it in a minutes value. Okay, so let we convert that. Okay, so 1 kilometer in how many minutes? 10 minutes. Okay, 1 kilometer in how many minutes? 10 minutes. Then for 60 minutes, how much kilometer they will travel? Then for 60 minutes, why we are taking 60 minutes? 60 minutes is nothing but 1 hour. Okay, 60 minutes means what? 1 hour. Okay, for 10 minutes 1 kilometer means 60 minutes. How much kilometer they will travel? 6 kilometer. Okay, 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, so what is downstream speed? That is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now we know the upstream speed and the downstream speed. Okay, now they are asking us to calculate how long it will take to go 5 kilometer in a stationary water. So what is mean by stationary water? Stationary water means the water doesn't have a speed value. The water is either not going in this side or not it is going in that side. The stationary water. So we can say that the water in a swimming pool, the water in a lake, the water in a pond, these are all stationary water. It doesn't have any speed value. Okay, now, so they are asking us to calculate the what, how long. So they are asking us to calculate time. So time is equal to distance divided by speed value. Okay, so time is distance divided by speed value. So we know that distance is how much? 5 kilometer. But now we want to know the speed. Speed of whom? Whose speed? In a stationary water, who is traveling? The man is traveling. The man traveling in which vehicle? Is traveling in a boat. So we want to know the speed of a boat. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in order to calculate the time value, we should know the speed value and we should know the distance value. Distance value already they have given, that is 5 kilometer. Okay, now what is the speed value that we want to calculate? Which speed they are talking about? Speed of a boat. How I come to a conclusion? That is a speed of a boat. Okay, in a water, who will travel? Definitely a man will travel. The man will travel on which? Our car, or train, or bus? Definitely we can't able to travel by car on the river. Okay, so definitely he will travel by what? A boat. So we want to calculate what? The speed of a boat. So how do we calculate the speed of a boat? Okay, speed of a boat. So what is the formula for that? So what I have taught you, the speed of a boat in still water. What is that? 1 by 2 into upstreams plus downstream. Okay, that is equal to what? 1 by 2 into upstream plus downstream. That is equal to half into what is upstream speed? 2. Downstream speed, that is 6. Okay, 2 plus 6, that is equal to 8 by 2. So 8 by 2, what is the value? Speed is equal to 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now let we apply this value here. Okay, so 5 kilometer divided by 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, so kilometer will get cancelled. The remaining we do get what? 5 divided by 4 hours. Okay, 5 divided by 4 hours. Okay, so in order to make you clear, let me rewrite this as uh, into a improper fraction. fraction. So how we can write 5 divided by 4 in improper fraction? The fourth multiple which is nearer to 5 is what? 1 fours are 4. Okay, 1 into 1 by 4 hours. Or else we can say that 1 by 4 means what? 1 hour. 1 by 4 means what? 15 minutes. Okay, so the total time duration is what? 1 hour 15 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fine. Then the last problem. Okay. The last problem is a man takes twice as long to row a distance against the stream. A man takes twice as long to row a distance against the stream as to row the same distance in favor of the stream. The ratio of speed of the boat and the speed of a stream they are asking about. Okay. So first we want to make a note of it. So what they are talking about, a man take twice as long to row a distance against the stream as to row the same distance in favor of stream. Okay, guys, listen here. There is a river. A man is traveling on the river. So the distance from point A to point B. Okay, that is same. Okay, from the point A to point B, the distance is same. From the point B to point A, the distance is same. That is what here they have mentioned, the same distance. Okay, so upstream distance and downstream distance both are same. Okay, but definitely the speed of upstream and speed of downstream definitely can't be the same. Okay, only the distance is same. Okay, now how I'm going to make a note means, so in this question they have not mentioned any speed value or distance value or time value, only they have given some clue words. With that we have to calculate the what, the ratio between speed of the boat and the speed of a stream. Okay, so listen here how I'm doing that. So in terms of downstream and upstream. Okay, downstream and upstream. Okay, now, so what is the distance of downstream? We don't know that, because the downstream distance and upstream distance they have not mentioned, but both the distance are same. Okay, so let me assume that x kilometer. Okay, and upstream speed also, that is what, the same x kilometer. Do you got it what I'm saying? Now, speed, downstream speed. Okay, so before calculating the speed, let we calculate the time value. So that is a thing that they have given in a question. So here they have mentioned a man takes twice as long to row a distance against the stream. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? A man takes twice as long to row a distance against the stream as to row a distance of a same distance in favor of stream. So what is the meaning of that? For example, the man is going in a downstream. Okay, he will take 1 hour to complete the travel. Okay, the man is going in the downstream, he is taking 1 hour to complete the travel. Okay, the same distance the man is traveling in the upstream, he will take twice as the time, twice the time of downstream. In a downstream, what is the time he took? 1 hour means twice the time means what? While coming up or while coming to upstream, he will take 2 hours. So that is what they are trying to say. Okay, so now the downstream time, that is let me take small letter t. Okay, then what about the t hour? Then what about the upstream speed, upstream time? That is 2t hour. Okay, because twice the time. Got it? Now we know the distance value and we know the time value. Now what might be the speed value? Speed is equal to distance divided by time, that is x divided by t, and the time value is what? time speed value is what? That is equal to x divided by 2t. Okay, now we know that downstream speed and upstream speed. Okay, so with it we can able to calculate the speed of a boat and speed of a stream. Okay, now what is the speed of a boat here? We know that formula. What is the speed of a boat? Speed of a boat, that is equal to half up plus down. So that is equal to half. What is the speed of a boat here? X by 2t and x by t. Okay, x by 2t plus x by t. Okay, so if we cancel this further, means what will happen? Half into, okay, x by 2t plus x by t. So we want to make a denominator common, 2t. Okay, we want to make denominator common, that is 2t. Okay, so this side we have to multiply in the numerator and denominator with what? T. Okay, Hmm. Sorry. Hmm. Okay, fine. So let we make a denominator common here. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing a cross multiplication. So I'm just multiplying this t here, okay, and 2t here. So it will become 2t into t, that is 2 into t square, and x into t is xt, plus 2 into xt is 2xt. Okay, now, so let we keep as it is. Okay, so. mm Okay, so let me write like xt plus 2xt divided by, let me take this 2 to this side. So what will happen? 2 into 2t square, that will become 4t square. Okay, so this is the speed of a boat value. So let me keep as it is. Okay, now, so let me calculate the speed of a uh, stream. Okay, speed of a stream, speed of a stream, that is equal to half into upstream minus downstream. Okay, now that is equal to half divided by half into, what is the value of upstream? X divided by 2t minus x divided by t. Okay, x divided by 2t minus x divided by t. Okay, so in the same way, let me do this. Half into 2t square, okay, 2t into t square, and this is what? Xt minus 2 into t square, sorry, 2 into tx. Okay, now let me multiply the 2 inside, so it will become xt minus uh, 2 into tx divided by 4 into t square. Okay, so this is a speed of a stream. Now they are asking us to calculate the ratio of speed of a boat and speed of a stream. So day before day, I have taught you that how to calculate the ratio. So either we can write, for example, if we want to calculate the ratio of A and B, we can write A is to B, or A divided by B. In a both the way we can write. Okay, so let me write in this method now in a fraction way. So they are asking us to calculate the speed of a boat. Okay, speed of a boat divided by speed of a stream. Okay, speed of a stream, that is equal to, what is the value of speed of a boat? Xt plus 2xt divided by 4t square. Okay, xt plus 2xt divided by 4t square, and speed of the stream is xt minus 2tx divided by 4t square. Okay, 4t square. Okay, so now let me cancel 4t square, 4t square. Okay, so what is the remaining value that we are having? Xt plus 2x 2tx divided by xt minus 2tx. Okay, so in a numerator we are having xt common. Here also we are having xt, and here also we are having xt. So let me take xt outside. So what will happen? Xt into 1 plus 3, xt into 1 plus 3 divided by, so in the denominator also let me take xt outside. So xt into 1 minus 2. So sorry, 1 minus 1 plus 2, and here what? 1 minus 2. Okay, so let we cancel xt and xt, remaining here having 1 plus 2, that is 3, and 1 minus 2, that is 1. Guys, listen here, not 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So I have already taught you that here we are calculating on what? The speed value. Okay, we can't express the speed value in a negative sign. Okay, so somebody is asking in which kilometer you are traveling. We are saying that 10 kilometer per hour. We can't able to say minus 10 kilometer per hour. Only we need what? The difference value. That's it. The symbol is not important. Okay, so don't get confused about that. So 1 minus 2, that is what? 1. Now what is the ratio? Speed of a boat is to speed of a stream. That is 3:1. So this is your final answer. Got it? 3:1 is your answer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's all. We have completed the boats and stream concept. So today we have seen what the entire concept of time and distance and problems on train and the concept of boats and streams. Okay, so shall I stop my screen share? Do you have any doubt within this? Okay, fine. Okay, ma, fine. Okay, da, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, da, thank you. Tangarajan, Siranjeevi, Vijay, thank you. MS, thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Okay, boss. So thank you all. Good evening. So let me see you tomorrow. Got it? So let me wind up the class. Bye bye and take care. Huh?